Hey guys, how the frig's it going today? The freaking Monday. Nice weather out today too. Be a great day to go ice fishing if I didn't have to talk to dummies. But I gotta talk to dummies because somebody's gotta do that. It's gotta be me. First break of the day, it's freaking noon. I'm gonna rock a piss and go from there. So I'm sitting here trying to think, about this whole Smitty sled problem of mine because, ice fishing is the only thing I got going for me right now. I don't really do much of anything else. I'm not one of the guys that goes to the bars, especially with COVID, because I don't drink. I don't really do anything exciting throughout the week, except for work. Don't really hang out with people because COVID cocked over that. So the only thing I really have is my weekend ice fishing to keep me somewhat sane. And as it stands, I'm kind of foobarred on that because Smitty sled broke. So I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Do I want to spend some, I got $200 in Canadian Tire money basically. I got $71 and then of CT money plus $130 worth of gift cards sitting in my wallet, $130 and change. So they have a little poppy-uppy available at, or a hub, if you will, a hub enclosure at Canadian Tire for $200. It's Outwoods or Outbound brand. It's not insulated, mind you, but neither is the clam. It's one of those where you pull the pegs out, the typical hubs. You see them everywhere. It's $200. It's on sale right now until Thursday. So they got that, but then I need a way to haul everything out there, so I need a sleigh. And the one I need is $99. So it's going to cost me $300 plus tax for the sleigh and that. So it would cost me $200 in gift cards and $100 in my own money. Because I have no idea how the heck I'm going to drag that clam out there without a Smitty sled. Now, I did find some skis, another set of skis, and these are downhill skis, so they're wider, and they got a thicker front end on them because they're designed to plow through snow. Unlike the cross-country skis I had, which were tiny, these here might be a lot better. What the hell are you doing? What are you doing over there? No. Anyway, these skis might be a hell of a lot better for what I want to do. I just got to make sure that I don't drag it on pavement or salted friggin' roadways. I'm pretty sure that didn't help out the cause. Yeah, I found them. They're $40. Could be a solution. Get me back on the ice for this weekend. I reached out to the individual to see if they're for sale, if he still has them, because you know how people are on Kijiji. Sometimes they post something and it's sold, but they never get around to removing the advert, and they just wait till Kijiji time runs out and Kijiji pulls it on their own. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. All I know is I want to get back on the ice this weekend because it's the only way I have to de-stress. And it sucks because literally all weekend of ice fishing I felt great. I started working today, and within 2 hours it just all unraveled, and I'm getting snippy with clients because they're being extra stupid. When you have to tell somebody and try and explain to them the difference between left and right, you really question how they got their job, and it kind of sucks knowing that they make double what you make, but they're dumb. It just kind of burns your tits. So I need to figure out a way definitely to get back on the ice and to Would you move? Jeez. And to de-stress, because let me tell you, if I can't get back on the ice this weekend, it's going to be bad. So we got to find a solution, whatever it is, and get her did. Now my only concern with the Outbound is it got 3-star reviews. Some people said it was complete junk, and some people said it's great. The one complaint said the door is too small and they trip over it, but my buddy Ryan complained about the same thing with his Woods one. So I'm thinking that's just the way they are. I trip over the door on the clam because of the way it is, because it connects at the bottom. You unzip it and then you push through it. It's just like a crack that'll slightly move open. Yeah, it is what they are, right? So I was thinking about just getting the hub and then getting a Pelican sled. It'll give me a lot more space inside. The hubs are about 5 feet by 5 feet. So compared to I'm sitting maybe 2.5 feet by 4 feet. So I have 8 feet of friggin' nonsense to play with. It would be a huge expansion. There'd be a lot more room in there. And the ceiling on that one there is 6'6", so I'd be able to stand up and not touch my head. So that'd be all right. I don't know, it'd be a lot nicer to have one of those clams My only concern is can you anchor them down? Because I was looking at the picture on Canadian Tire and I didn't see any anchor points. So, you know, using what I have now, it works, but it needs a lot of work. It'd be easier just to get a Pelican sled and throw everything into there and go. That with the, I mentioned like Sarah can't come ice fishing with me, but it turns out yes she can, because I'm a single individual, so I'm permitted to associate myself with one other household. And because I don't really hang out with my parents too much during this because of ice fishing and all that, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really have myself associated with their household. Theoretically, I could associate myself with Sarah's household and she could come ice fishing. That would be fine. Like I said, the MNRF were checking yesterday, but if I explained to them like, yeah, I'm single, I live alone, she's the only person I hang out with, they'd be, okay, cool. You know, whatever. She's the only person I hang out with, that's fine. We'll figure something out. Because, like I said, some people go see psychiatrists. Some people go to antidepressant pills. For me, fishing, that's my remedy. I friggin' need it in my life. So, you gotta figure something out. Because, the only drug I want is catching the fish. So after doing some research, I definitely know where I went wrong with that Smitty sled, guys. It was the skis. The cross-country skis that I bought obviously were way too narrow, way too flimsy, not designed to carry anybody over 100 pounds. They're child's cross-country skis. So I overloaded them. After looking up proper Smitty sled construction, the definite need for downhill skis are required because they're thicker build, they're better built, they're designed to deal with uneven terrain, and they just work better for this type of application. Like, don't get me wrong, the clam works for me, but at the same time it kind of sucks because without the Smitty sled, dragging that thing's impossible. I could probably tie a piece of paracord around it, wrap it around my waist and drag it across the ice, but God knows how much snow it would pick up from its design. So I'm thinking the best idea I have is to upgrade to like a hub and just keep that as a backup, or put it on Kijiji and sell it or whatever. Just get rid of it. Because I do love ice fishing. I do want to do some more of it. I'm having a blast out there, learning a new skill. So I figure invest in it now. Next year I can just go out and play. I think I might just bite the bullet, get myself a hub and use that there. Now they have a couple nice ones on CT. They have that one that's for $200, but they have another one that's a little bit more expensive, but it's insulated. And I'm thinking I might go that route. Not because it's insulated, but just because it's a name. That's a name brand. It's called Frabill, whatever. You know, and a lot of people think, oh man, this is getting expensive. Well, you know, some people deal with their stress by smoking marijuana or drinking alcohol. And I've seen some people, myself included back in the day, who would go out in a weekend and spend $100 on booze every weekend. You do that 4 weekends out of a month, sometimes 5, and that's $400 to $500 that you're blowing on substance. That is literally killing you. Fishing gives me that same friggin' effect, so I don't mind investing in it, right? Now, even with marijuana, being an asthmatic, smoking that was bad for me too, because I would end up choking myself out, and that was never a good time. But anyway, don't need to justify it. I make my own decisions. I'm a big boy now, so probably gonna get me a hub. Seems like the logical conclusion. Yup. Alright guys, well, did a workout, it was good. Smashed through it pretty good. And everything hurts. But it's a good hurt. It's the kind of hurt you want after a workout. Anyway, I'm gonna make some dinner. Really, you gotta walk right in my feet? Hey, you stop that. Jesus, Murphy, this friggin' dog's going senile. Anyway, I'm making some dinner. I'm making some burgers. Because that's what I friggin' want. Yeah, on the weekend I bought some pretzel buns. I got 2 left, so I figure we'll make some hamburgers out of these and then we'll be done with that. Haven't had any carbs today, so a little bit of carbs before bed won't be that big of a deal. If anything, it'll help heal the muscle. And that's what I want. So I ended up ordering a hub. The one I got is called the Frabill Bro series, but I'm kind of nervous because it's a clearance item and they said they have 8 in stock, but now they're saying I can't pick it up until Wednesday. And they already took the money for it. I hate online. I hate this curbside shopping. I can't stand it. Like, Walmart sucks around here. I don't know about the Walmart where you are, but our Walmart is the biggest piece of shit ever. They need to close Walmart and make Canadian Tire open. So at least Canadian Tire stocks things. So yeah, it's on sale. It's on clearance for $249. It's the Bro series. It's 6x6, so 36 square feet of fishing. Obviously you gotta sit in there. So what I'm thinking is get to location, build tent around sled, have the sled on the inside with all my shit, so I'm not getting out, going back in, getting out, going back in to get stuff. Everything's inside with me. Set up the heater in there. It's insulated too, which is nice, so you don't need to run the heat for long, just enough to get the temperature up to par, and then, you know, turn it off and only turn it back on when you need it. Saves on propanes there. And then just fish. Fishing comfort. Maybe grab one of my fishing lamps from my freaking tackle bag to have for light in there. Don't know how I'd hang it though, because the poles I think are plastic. I won't figure that out when time comes. There's probably a hook in the center or something you can attach it to. And then just friggin' dangle a light and get some light in there and seriously pull some fish. It'd be awesome. Be nice to have a lot more room. Also gonna get one of those Trek sleds or whatever, the Pelican sleds. The black ones there. With a big long rope wrapped around your waist to walk out on the ice. Find where you want to set up and go. That way there I don't have to worry about skis breaking. So pretty much gonna scrap the whole idea with the clam and all that. Gonna get that thing all fixed up. Not fixed up, but basically closed up. And I think I'm gonna list it on Kijiji or something. Sell it for like $75 or $50 or just get rid of it. Unless a friend wants it for ice fishing, then we'll see. But yeah, I'm pretty sure once I go hub, I'm never gonna go back. See, the other thing I was thinking about was the High-Tech HT. They sell a one-man shanty. It's a poppy-uppy, like instant up. You literally take it out of the bag, unfold it, and boom, shanty mode activate. And it's got a built-in chair. And I was thinking about that, but then I'm like, well, if I'm gonna go that route, I might as well just stick with the clam. The only bonus to the HT one is it's light. You wear it on your back as a backpack and then you fart it out and you sit in it. But there's no room in there for anything. So literally you still have to haul a sleigh with all your stuff or a backpack or something, because you got to be able to carry your auger out and all your other shit. So I think the hub's a better way to go. And that way there, like if somebody else wants to come fishing with me, there's room. I can easily rip 3 holes in there. One for me, one for the fish finder, and one for whoever's fishing with me. Or fish finder, and put the fish finder and the tip up in the same hole. That could be cool. So originally I was gonna go with the Outbound branded one, which was $200. Oh shit! Well, that's over seasoned. Whoops! Just kind of poured a bunch of my spice. That's not gonna taste too good. Right on the freaking burger. Whoops! Oh well. I'll have a bit of zing. No big deal. Maybe I can spread it around a little bit. Drink whatever. But I was gonna order one of the Outbound. They call them Crystal Cave hubs. They're on sale for $200. Regular $300. I think they're $100 off. But a lot of the reviews that I read said the poles snap and the canvas stitching came apart. And one of the people said that the advert says you can peg it down, but there's no grommet holes and there's no pegs included. Now the Fraybill or Frabill or whatever the hell it's called, that one there comes with 8 pegs, like 8 ice self-tapping screw-in thingies to basically attach the thing to the ice so that when the harsh wind comes, like that video that you've all seen that half of you have already shared with me with the shanty flipping across the ice, that won't happen, or it shouldn't happen. If it does happen, then chances are you're probably doing the same as a shanty, because that's one frig of a wind. Now I don't plan on going ice fishing if it's going to be super bitchy weather out, but if I do, I'll probably go to a more quieter lake where even though it's super friggin' bitchy, you're in a valley and you're not getting all the bitchiness. If that makes any sense. But I definitely do like my ice fishing. It does friggin', it's like meditation or yoga, you know, or for some drinking or smoking dope. For me, that there calms me down. I miss the summer because I could get off work after a day like today. I could be all pissed off, get off work, jump in the truck, scoot down to the lake, and just go from like 5:30 till 9:30 and just fish. Not even care about having dinner. Just fish. Just have a good time. Catch fish. If I don't catch fish, who cares? I'm out of the house. I'm in the nature, and I'm feeling better. And the thing that sucks about winter is you can't do that. Because I don't want to be on the lake when it's friggin' pitch black out. There's sleds in there. That, and I don't know how the bite is at night. Some people say the walleye bite really good, but I don't know if I want to risk it for a biscuit. You know what I'm saying? My buddy Jeff told me that Circle Lake, you go fish there, you can catch hammerheads, or hammer handles, snot rockets if you will, like tiny pike. There's little grass pikes over there, so if I wanted to get pike off my bucket list of fish, I could always go over there and just start pulling them up. So just use a leader. They're not line shy, and then you won't break off and you can pull some friggin' pike. Just says you wouldn't recommend eating a grass pike, they're pretty gross, but I wouldn't bother eating one of them. From there, I'd rather eat from a lake like Nipissing, which is weird because I never would have said that back in the day. I always thought Nipissing was gross, mainly because like that's the sewage treatment plant spills off into Nipissing. Probably why I always thought the fish from there were gross, but all the fish I ate this summer came from there, I think. No, there was a couple that didn't, but anyway. But yeah, like when I say I was stressed out at work, guys, it's not even the people I was talking to. What pisses me off is ever since we got this work from home, you can tell who has good work ethic and who doesn't. The ones who don't are currently abusing the work from home to not work. They're literally just sitting there collecting a paycheck, not doing shit. And then the clients call back and they're like, yeah, I'm waiting for a call from so-and-so about this problem. And I take a look and there's no ticket, no documented nothing. It's like they never even talked to the person. The only proof of the evidence that they talked to the person was that the person calling back has their name, knew exactly what was going on. So I bring it up to the management. Management doesn't seem to care, so it kind of stresses you out. Man, I have no idea what the hell happened to that burger patty, but it just did not hold together. I know they say to put an egg in with your burgers and it'll make them stickier, but I always did them like this. It's the first time I ever had a problem. Oh, whatever. But I'll still eat. But yeah, it's the slackers that are getting to me. The fact that I'm doing more work and getting paid less than they are, and yet, you know, I bring it up to management and they come back and say, well, Adam, you got to expect that kind of action because some people have kids at home they got to tend to. Well, that's great and all, but can I slack off? I got a dog I got to tend to. That thing right there is my kid. Pretty stupid too, right? He knows. All I know is if everything goes well and we get that hub on Wednesday and all of our gear, I think Friday night I'm going to get to bed early, and Saturday morning I'm going to head out early. We're going to try and get out there bright and early for a morning bite and stay right till dark for a night bite. Pull a friggin' 8-hour shift on the ice, boys. I think that could be ballin'. Thought about doing a live stream while I'm out there too, because honestly I can't use that much data. What I'm worried about is well, I guess inside the shanty it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but outside of the shanty it'd be hell on earth. You've seen how quickly the battery on my GoPro dies. Like the cold just saps a lipo. Can't wait for solid state technology to come out for battery technology, because that's going to really fix this problem with cold temperatures. Like a big time fix it. No longer will batteries be governed by the temperature of the air. So unfortunately, guys, I didn't have anything planned for today because my initial plan was to, I decided I was like, oh, I'll order that Freybill and maybe we can set it up in the backyard tonight for fun and just see what it looks like. But, seeing how it's not arriving until Wednesday, maybe, I don't know what the frick to do with myself. So, I'm just gonna smash some burgers in my face. Look at these beauties. Slits in the bun. So beautiful. And, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, bye. Anyway, guys. So the ice shanty I ordered, like I said, it's, I guess they don't have them actually in stock at Canadian Tire. I decided to give them a call there. They're open till 8 tonight. So I called them up to find out what the frig is going on. And they said if it is a Wednesday pickup, it means they don't have it actually in the shop and it's being mailed in from the warehouse. So, okay. And I was wrong on the price. It's $4.49 for the regular was $4.49, but they're on clearance because I guess the new Bro series is coming out. But this is basically what it looks like. It's a 3-person shanty, which is way bigger than what I need. It said it's 46 square feet of fishing area, which once again is way more than what I need. This year, who knows what with the pandemic out, chances are I won't be fishing with anybody unless I, pick a household and fish with them. Just me out there, it's going to give me plenty of room in that little shanty, in that big shanty, I should say. So I should be pretty comfortable. I can rip a couple of holes. I can probably even set my tip up inside the shanty so that I don't have to go out and deal with it when the flag pops. Just kind of deal with it right there and stay in the warmth of Shantyville. So that's pretty awesome, I do say so. But yeah, it looks pretty badass. It's all insulated. And like Struckus said, Struckus has one that's insulated as well. So does my buddy Ryan. Ryan heats his up with one of those travel stoves. Those screwed on the top of the propane bottle and you light it. You can put a pot on it and boil water and stuff. He heats his shanty with that, and he's got a 4-man. My freaking heater will probably be overkill for that too, because those little butane stoves, they only put out what? I don't think that many BTUs. They're not meant for heating an ice shack. They're meant for heating up water and cooking food in a pan and stuff. But, you know, whatever. It works for him. But this also means that if I want to do a catch, clean, cook on the ice inside of an insulated shanty, I could totally bring my camping stove, fire that thing up, crack the window on the, let the air out so we don't get monoxide poisoning. Then we could totally catch, clean, cook right on the ice and just fire the guts down the friggin' hole so that the catfish can have them. Chum the waters. Sure. I'm sure that's what you can do. But yeah, so the options are endless. But as for tonight, guys, I'm probably going to call her here. Sorry for the lack of events in today's video and just me bitching about ice fishing. And thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Like, favorite, comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, guys, remember, live to win and never give in. And stay the frig home. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.